Warning. What you're about to hear may cause extreme anxiety. A brave man making a podcast in a home with every distraction known to man. This is not for the weak. Buckle your seatbelt, pop some Xanax, and get ready to roll. This is Genuine Gab. In this day and age, people have crazy lives, and we'll be talking to those people from all over the globe. And we'll also cover topics that affect our family life. But we're gonna have fun. Welcome to Genuine Gab. And now your host, Mark G.
What's going on, everybody, over at Genuine Gab? My name is Mark G, and I will be the host throughout this whole experience of Genuine Gab, and hopefully it'll be a long endeavor. So I've created this podcast because I feel like everybody needs a platform to voice out their opinions. I, for one, am a parent of 5 children. My oldest is 22, then it goes 19, 18, 7, and 4. So as you can see, I have a crazy life. On top of that, I own a business, and I've started podcasting as a hobby and just to have fun. So for those who don't know, I do have another podcast, and on that podcast, I've had a couple of different guests. I've had a couple of cosplayers, Ivy Negan and Mick Grimes from TikTok. Phenomenal guys. They literally look and sound just like the guys on The Walking Dead. So if you couldn't figure out by their names, Ivy Negan looked and sound just like Negan, and Mick Grimes looked and sounds just like Rick Grimes from Walking Dead. It was a phenomenal interview. And then I did another interview on No Filter Radio with a great couple named AR870. Those guys were phenomenal. They're kicking off on TikTok, right? They're doing comedy. I mean, it's hilarious. The wife is lip syncing to the husband, everything they do, and people think that when they're watching this video, you know, they're seeing this woman and she's got a man voice, and it's just the way they roll it out is freaking hilarious. And after that interview with them, I sat there and I thought to myself, wow, there really does need to be a podcast specifically to reach out to the public and let people know about these people that have stories, because everybody has stories, right? There's not one person in this world that does not have a story, whether it be funny, good, sad, traumatic. Everybody has a story. So with Genuine Gab, I am looking to have this great conversation with the average Joe or the TikTok creator. I'm not looking for, the big people like the Island Boys. I'm not really looking for them. I'm not looking for Mr. Beast, although it'd be great. But I'm looking for the average Joe that's out there who may have just recently quit their job because they're doing fantastic on social media. They're making a killing on TikTok. They're making a killing on YouTube. Or you know what? I love those stories. I love hearing about that. But at the same time, I also want to have conversations with the stay-at-home mom, the stay-at-home dad, talking about their crazy life, or maybe the couple or the single parent who was struggling so much that they recently turned their life around and now they're doing phenomenal. You know, these are the conversations I want to hear about. But these feel-good stories, they're great, right? Everybody loves a good feel-good story. But that's not all Genuine Gab's about. I want to hear about the downs too. Maybe you're currently going through a rough spot. Maybe you're a couple and you're experiencing something that no one else should have to experience, but you want to get the word out there. This is the platform for you. So please, if you want to be on Genuine Gab, make sure you send me an email, admin@genuinegab.com or markg@genuinegab.com. Either one of those emails will work. I really want to hear your story. If you don't want to send out an email, that's fine. You can head over to genuinegab.com and click on the contact us page, and there's a little contact form in there where you can submit your information for me to get a hold of you so we can discuss things and see if the show's the right fit for you. I plan on having a lot of content and a lot of conversations. But as you guys heard from the intro, I run a freaking crazy life, right? As I already told you guys, I have 5 kids. But on top of that, I also own a business here in my local state. And, well, I run another podcast. I'm starting up this one because I feel there's a need for a podcast like this. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be reaching out to people on TikTok, and you guys can also follow me on there. Genuine Gab is going to be the TikTok username. Once again, it's Genuine Gab on TikTok. Make sure you follow me on there. I'm going to be reaching out to people, find content creators, or find someone's story who touched me, or someone's story that freaking someone was cutting onions in the other room and I ended up getting a tear while I was watching it. Those type of stories. I'm going to reach out to these people and try to get them on the show. There's a lot of stuff in the works for Genuine Gab. I'm actually quite excited for this podcast. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Now, there's another thing, right? Because I'm wearing a shirt that's kind of political and people are looking at it saying, oh my God, well, this guy, da. Listen, I don't care about anybody's political status. I really don't. I don't care about that that we may disagree on things, because you know what? That is life, right? We all have our own opinions. We all have our own thoughts and our own minds. And that's what's great. That's what makes us human. What I want to get out there right now is, listen, I love meeting new people. I love having conversations with people. I love listening to people's stories. And with that being said, that's why I do a lot of TikTok lives. I go in there, and when I'm on TikTok lives and I'm conversating with people underneath my other TikTok name, I'm not out there slamming them with my political beliefs on there. No, I'm in there having fun with them. We're playing games. I'm pressing buttons on my soundboard and we're just having fun. And that's what I like, to put smiles on people's faces. So I want to do that here on Genuine Gab. I want to be able to have you listen to us in your car, either on Apple or Spotify, or maybe watch us on YouTube while you're sitting on your couch. You're going nuts, or maybe you had to run outside and get a fresh air because, you're having a mental breakdown because the kids are just driving you nuts, or your husband's driving. Lord knows I drive my wife nuts. I've been told that I don't wash the stove after every time I cook, and she bitches when it's her turn to cook and the stove is still dirty. We're all not perfect. There's so many different stories I'm going to talk about. We're going to probably do live podcast episodes on Mondays, because I'll do my other podcast on Sundays, and then we'll do Genuine Gab on Mondays. This way here we can split it up and have some fun. But if you would like to, once again, be on the show, just send me an email, admin@genuinegab.com, or go to the website, genuinegab.com, and fill out the contact form. I do, folks, I'm excited. I really am. And if I don't have any people that want to be guests on right off the bat, that's fine. I understand. In the meantime, I'm going to do a couple of shows to talk about my crazy life, tell you folks where I've came from, let you know about my struggles. Hell, for those who just want to get to know me, just so you know, before I started my own business, my wife and I was on everything underneath the sun as far as help goes. We're now surviving on our own, which is fantastic. But I sold the back of my neck on eBay. Yeah, you heard that right. I sold the back of my neck on eBay to help provide for my family, to put food on my family's table. This is just some of the stuff that I've done and for the struggles to build up to my family where we're at now. I don't regret anything I've ever done in life, because everything I've done for my family, and we just proceeded to move forward in life. And I love it. And, although my story may have been a success story, someone else may not have had that success. And I want to talk to them. Or maybe there's a person out there who has a great way, or who can help motivate people in, gearing up to their own success. All my shows are also recorded live. This one is not, obviously it's pre-recorded, but I like to do live shows. I like to have raw and unedited material, because to me, that's real. That's legit, right? I'm not editing out anything. I love the bloopers. It allows people to get a good laugh. Say, did he say what? Did they what? And they laugh, or they rewind it and they're like, I got to hear that again. Bloopers I love. Raw and unedited, having you hear everything without the audio being cut down, is also what I love. I will be doing a lot of these recordings at nighttime around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we can focus on it. But listen, I understand everybody, some people are parents and they can't stay up that late. Kids have got school in the morning. I do not mind recording the podcast in the afternoon, but please know as you heard in that, I'm trying to do a podcast in the most chaotic household. Picture this. While recording this current podcast right now, my 7-year-old is upstairs playing a game on his PC. My 4-year-old is currently watching cartoons because he loves cartoons. And there's a dog running around that's almost a year old. She's not a year old yet, but she's almost a year old. So trying to keep an ear out for her to make sure she's not causing chaos, make sure the kids are not causing chaos. My 18-year-old is wide awake, jamming out to his music upstairs. I don't even know how this audio is going to come out, right? My 19-year-old is passed the fuck out. My wife is sleeping because, hey, she worked last night. We alternate work nights where we own the business. She worked a couple nights a week and I work the remainder. It's great. We love it. It's a great schedule. It's just chaotic, but I don't mind recording in the afternoon as long as you don't mind possibly hearing a kid throwing a fit because, well, their iPad dad, or B, they're hungry and they want something to eat right then and now. They can't wait 5 minutes, that type of stuff. That's the fun stuff about being parents, right? That's the crazy, chaotic life of being a parent. Well, that's really it that I have to say right now. I mean, there's more to come. I don't really want to spoil it. This is more of another little intro video for me to just get out there and tell you guys what I'm looking to talk about. So again, you're a parent, you got a feel-good story, you got a sad story, a traumatic story, or not even a parent. If you're just an individual with these type of stories, email me, admin@genuinegab.com, or go to genuinegab.com's website and click on the contact form and fill it out. I would love to hear your story. If you want your story to be heard by hundreds, thousands, or maybe just a couple of people, I don't even know where this podcast is going. It could be big or it could be small. Or maybe you're a person who creates content on TikTok, YouTube, Vimeo, whatever. Well, Vimeo's more popular people already, but we'll say TikTok, YouTube, Clapper, these type of platforms, or even Facebook. Maybe you video game, you stream. Hey, listen, if it's working for you, I want to hear from you. Otherwise, you guys, I am going to get out of here for now. I hope everybody stays safe out there. It's a crazy world, and I want to hear your stories on how crazy it is for you. I look forward to it. We'll talk to you guys soon.
You've been listening to Genuine Gab. A note to the audience. That feeling you're having right now is not PTSD. What you're experiencing is after-show dysphoria. We've brought you to the edge, and now it's time to calm down. Yeah, good luck with that. Hey, thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to like, rate, and review. Tell a friend about the show. That would help as well. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, hook up with us on Twitter at @MarkGenuineGab and on Instagram at GenuineGabPodcast. Till next time, stay crazy.